Ooh, look how pretty I look already. So today we're gonna do a makeup look. Honestly, I haven't quite decided what like makeup look I want to do. I think I'm I'm going between very like subtle, not very subtle, but like subtle and very bold. So at some point while I'm doing my foundation and all that jazz, I'm gonna decide. And you guys are gonna go along on the journey with me. Okay, so I think we can get started. Before we get started, I'm going to tie up my hair. All right, so my face is hydrated, moisturized, and today I'm gonna be using a primer. I find that whenever my skin is hydrated, I don't need as much primer just because I don't get that oily. Now I am a combination skin, so that means that I get oily in my T-zones, but when my skin is hydrated and flourishing, I don't need all of that. But I have not been taking care of my skin, so therefore my skin's struggling, right? So that means we're gonna use a little bit of a primer today. I'm not a big makeup buff, if I'm honest with you, so I'm not up to date on a lot of like the products that you're supposed to use. And that's why I started this channel, right? Because this channel is supposed to be for people like me that love the art of makeup but aren't completely in the know. So we're all gonna learn together. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. So my T-zones are primed and I think that we're ready to go. All right. You know what? First, coffee. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using two foundations. I'm gonna be using the Nars. Actually, I'm gonna read out the names for you guys. This is the Nars in the color New Caledonia. And this is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. And I'm gonna be using that along with the Lancome Teint Idole or Idole Ultra Wear. And I use that in the 500 C08W. Now, this was the foundation I used to use. Like previously, this was my only foundation. However, I found that this foundation made me like lighter. Not made me, but like it came off lighter. And I didn't love that. I think that the undertone of it is yellow. So I wasn't in love with what it did. So I decided to kind of find another foundation that kind of had more of a reddish undertone, and I find that this Nars just does that. To be honest with you, I could just use this Nars. I think this is my holy grail foundation. I love everything about this. I love the consistency. I love the way it wears. I just love everything about it. But just because, I mean, I find that these two combined together work really well. They kind of play off of each other. Yes, that's what we're using. So I'm gonna take a few pumps of the Nars. I like to use the Nars as my base. Just because, can you tell I'm biased? Just because I'm biased, I use the Nars as my base. And then this Lancome, it's an okay product. Honestly, I'm just like not in love with it. I'm probably not gonna repurchase it if I'm honest. I'm probably just gonna stick to Nars. Or I might, I don't know, it depends on how frisky I'm feeling. Okay. I don't like to use like too much foundation. I say that as I pack on the entire product on my face, but that's fine. It's okay. Oh my god. Okay, it might be a little too much. But is there anything as too much makeup? Yes, there is. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try not to do that. Okay, get a little bit here, and then get my little hair out my face. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm not a fan of dragging the makeup down to my neck. I know you're supposed to, just because, you know, people want your neck and your face to match. I don't care. You know I have on makeup. You know that more than likely my neck doesn't match my face. So who are we lying to here? I don't love it, so I don't do it. I know that the rules says you should, but rules were made to be broken, okay? So we breaking them. All right. And then to top this off, I am going to use a powder foundation just to kind of set everything in. And I'm going to be using the MAC. So this one is the MAC Studio Fix. I'm in the color NW45. Guys, when I tell you, so for foundation, for powder foundation, over the past, I think like year or two, I've been trying to find a powder foundation that, you know, works well for my life. And I've used so many, but like nothing, and I mean nothing compares to what this does for me. This was the first powder foundation that I used, and I was just like, you know, it's time to step up. Everyone is moving away from MAC. You know, I need to step up my makeup game. It didn't work. So now I'm back and my lips are chapped. So let's fix that. Okay, juicy. Let's go. Anyway, so as I was saying, now I'm back to the MAC foundation. It works wonders. I love it. I'm probably just gonna stick to it. There's no need to fix what isn't broken. So I just want to set everything I just put on my face. Set it in. So now that that's done, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows or eyebrows, whatever you call it. I'm someone that loves like a very like understated eyebrow look. So I'm not gonna be doing all that extra stuff people do. We're just gonna get it as understated as possible. I love my natural shape. So I try to stay very like in line with that. I don't try to change it too much. So let's see if we can achieve that. I just started trying this brow gel. This one is the LA Girl Brow Pomade. Honestly, I don't see, I'm the type of girl that uses just like the pencil and just draws it on and I'm good. But you know, I'm trying to be an adult, trying to do new things. So you'll catch me trying a lot of products just to see how it works. I'm gonna draw on with my pencil, with my like brown eyebrow pencil. And this one, I'm pretty sure I picked up from either Target or Walmart. I'm not sure where. But this one is the Alme one. It's just in the color 206 Black Brown, you know, because your girl is brown. So, you know what? That's a little too far, so let's do this. I'm just gonna kind of outline the shape, the natural shape of my eyebrows, and that pencil is broken, so that's fun. Just lightly kind of like draw out my natural eyebrows and just fill it in a little bit. I'm gonna go to the top and do the same. Draw it out, fill it in a little. Same over here. Draw it out, you don't fill it in if you like, and then I'm gonna take the top over here and try to connect it. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I'm gonna do the same. To be honest, your eyebrows, as they say, are twins? Are they cousins? Your eyebrows are twins, not... Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Okay, got it. Your eyebrows are sisters and not twins, okay? So, what does that mean? I don't know. It's just what they say. Oh, I do know. It just means, you know, they don't have to be identical. Who came up with that? Whoever came up with that, do they know that, you know, there are twins that aren't identical? Your eyebrows are not identical twins. They're fraternal, not sisters. Let's not even go as far as sisters. They're fraternal twins, all right? So, I'm okay with that. So now I'm gonna kind of fill it in with my eyebrow pomade. Yay! We take the brush. I just got these brushes from Amazon. Honestly, I don't know that you need that much. Like as far as like makeup tools are concerned, or maybe you do, but I don't. I generally just like use whatever's available to me, including my fingers. You're gonna see how much I love to work with my fingers soon enough. So we're gonna fill it in a little bit just to make it a little darker and kind of outline what we've just done. Ooh, I kind of like it. So as you can see, my eyebrows still kind of keep their natural shape, which is what I love. Just with a little oomph. Okay, that works. So right now, after that's done, I'm gonna kind of brush my little hairs so that they kind of fall in line with all the products I've just put on. Okay, we have perfect fraternal twins over here. They're kind of etching on the identical twin line, but not quite there, which is okay. That's fine. We're okay. We'll survive. All right, so that now that that's done, I'm gonna what's the word? Kind of use concealer on the parts that I've just done because I kind of want to call it out a little bit. Can you tell I've been working in PowerPoint to call it out? Anywho. So for this, I'm gonna use my finger. Again, tools, T-O-O-L-S, tools. Just a little bit. You know what? Well, that's fine. I'm gonna tap it. I don't think I want to do that, but we're here now. Tap it, tap it, tap it. I'm gonna use this actually. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm just gonna use my fingers to kind of tap it in. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the gel. Much better, I think. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if it's highlight. I'm gonna use this concealer, a concealer that's like a few shades like lighter than my skin, and the one that I'm gonna be using today is honestly the only one I ever use, let's be honest, is the Nars. Can you tell like a trend with Nars? I love their products. This one is in the color medium dark 2.6 walnut. I got two. This is a trial one because I wanted to see if I loved the product or not. I got two different colors. I don't remember the name of the other one. I don't love this one as much as I love that one, but the thing is I can't find that one, so I'm stuck using this. The consistency is bum, so I mean I don't have a problem using it. The color might not be as great as I want it to be, but the consistency is good, so we're gonna use it. Okay, so now that we have that on, we are going to blend it in. We're gonna use this poof. This thing, it's called, we're gonna use a beauty blender. We're gonna blend it with a beauty blender. Oh, a wet beauty blender. This is wet, by the way. So, when I do like this thing, my concealer, I like to bring it down a little bit. So I just bring it down a little. And by the way, I feel like it looks like I don't have on a top, but I do. It's just a bandeau. So in case you're thinking, why is she naked? She's not. She got on a whole bandeau top. It just doesn't look like it. Okay, so we bring it down, we bring it down. So we do the side as well. Just kind of tap it in. Okay, now that that's done, we are going to set it. We're gonna set it. And I am gonna be using the Mercier setting powder. The one that I use is the Mercier translucent loose setting powder. So I'm just gonna tap it onto the, ooh, that's a lot. So we're gonna put some back. We're gonna put a little back. Okay, and then we're gonna try this out and see if that works. Oopsie, I just keep making a mess. So we're gonna take that and place it over everything we've just done. So my phone's going crazy. Okay. Place it. Okay, now that you have your masquerade look on, we are gonna do our eyeshadow. The reason I do my eyeshadow while this bakes is because the eyeshadow might make a mess, so I want to be able to kind of dust it up along with the setting powder. Now that I mentioned bake, I feel like at some point the makeup universe, the YouTube makeup universe, decided to cancel baking. It's not canceled for me. So I still bake, you know? I still want to look burnt. No, you don't look burnt. I still want to look like I was put in the oven and I was ready to go, okay? So I still bake and my skin is fine, so I'm okay with it. Honestly, I don't know. I think that there's like the concern that having like the setting powder kind of stay on your face for a while isn't great, but I don't care. I'm gonna be using the Juvia's Place, or is it Juvia's Palace? I don't know. I think it's Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, whatever. We're using Juvia's Place. This one is the Nubian 2. The Nubian 2. And I'm also gonna use that in conjunction with, I think, I'm gonna use that in conjunction with like this random one. I don't even know where I picked this up from, to be honest. This is just a random palette I have. It's very like nude, so it has like these colors that I'm gonna play with. Or either that one I just showed you, or I'm gonna end up with this one. This one is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. So one of those, but the main one is gonna be the Juvia's Place or Palace. I'm not sure. So the color that I'm gonna be messing with today, I've never used before. Wait to try something new on camera. Look, I'm brave. I'm brave, so why not? So I'm gonna be using this color. It's called Egypt. And then I think that I'm also gonna be using it either with Morocco or Jezebel. So Jezebel is like a purplish color, and Morocco is like an orangey color. And then the Egypt is like greenish with like some shimmery, like metallic look. So I think that I'm gonna use Jezebel on my, so to be honest with you, I don't know what they're called. I don't even know what this area is called. So for the purpose of this video, we're gonna refer to it as eye socket, okay? So for Jezebel, Jezebel is the purple one. I'm gonna place that over like this area. Is that, oh, that was my eyebrow. Okay, so like over here. Okay, place this. I'm gonna finish with this eye and then move on to the next. Oh, it's so pretty. I love how it's coming out. I don't know how it looks on camera, but I like it. And now to the second one. Same exercise. Okay, that bit's done. So now I'm gonna play around with the green color, the color Egypt. Okay, it's not bad. Just place it in the center. I don't know what it's called, the center of the eye socket. I feel like, oof, guys, I don't know if I love this. I do feel like a grown woman though. That much I know. I think I should have used like a orangey color. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I'm in love with it. But to be honest, we're here now, so we're just gonna keep going. I mean, listen, I have on foundation, so it's not gonna be like terribly bad. So let's just see where we end up. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, I think I like it actually. Wow, okay. This is interesting. I actually think I like it. Who am I? Okay. Let's do that. I think it's called a crease. This part. Okay. I'm into it. We'll be back to that. I'm gonna do other things. So to kind of accommodate for that atrocity I did at the top, I'm gonna try a different color over there. Just kind of mix it up and see what happens. I mean, we're already here now. What's the worst that could happen? I probably shouldn't say that because that might be me jinxing it, but I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place, but I'm gonna try the color Morocco. And I'm gonna heavily place it over the color Jezebel and see what happens. Oh, that would have been so much better. I see it on this side. I see the potential on here. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I'm in love with myself. I know that that seemed like a joke, but it's actually really not. I'm like low-key obsessed with my... Okay, I think that I'm good with this. Oh my god. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. Doing the most, always doing the most. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same brush because cheap, and I'm gonna use a different color, and I don't even know if I want to mess with that, honestly. It's so nice. I don't know if I should mess with that. I'm gonna try this color. It's the color, yeah, it's a brownish color. I think that that might work a lot better for this look, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna start small and build it as I go. I like it, so we're gonna do it. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. I like it. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't look clownish on camera. If I do, oh well, you know, like you guys try your own. It's good. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Morocco, the color I used for the crease earlier, and kind of just redo it because I think I cleaned it up a little bit. And just also blend it all in, you know, just so everything's kind of seamless and they can marry each other and live in harmony and live up happily ever after. For the black liner, I'm gonna be using the Alme in the color. Again, this one is either from Target or Walmart, and I'm gonna be using this in the color Black Noir. By the way, I do not recommend this. Um, I mean, it does the job, but it breaks like every 2 seconds, so maybe don't use this. But I mean, it's good. I just don't recommend it. I'm gonna line my bottom water place. Yeah, so I'm gonna dust it off now. This is the brush from Amazon. I just use, honestly, if you get like one of those, like, I think it's like a 12 pack or like 14 pack makeup brushes from Amazon, you should get like pretty much all the brushes that you need. All right, now that that's done, I am going to go ahead and contour my face because I want to look like I have cheekbones, high cheekbones, and look like my face is like very symmetrical. I use this True Complexion, Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. This is a brush that I got from TJ Maxx. It's trash. I don't recommend, but I still use it anyway. So a little bit right underneath like the parts that we've kind of highlighted earlier. And by highlighting, you kind of do that to parts where you want the camera to, if you're going to take pictures, like the camera to kind of hit, you know? Like the parts that you're trying to accentuate. I'm going to use a little more. Whew. All right, and then I'm just gonna blend it in. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to like my nose to kind of give it definition. I have a wider nose, so that helps to kind of cinch it in and make it look cut, you know, nice and nice. I'm gonna use this little pointy brush to do that action I just spoke of. Just gonna take a little bit. I don't need too much, to be honest. I don't want to do too much to my nose. I do love the shape of my nose, as flat as it is and as wide as it is. It's mine, and I love it. So I'm gonna do something too, but like just not too much, just a little bit. I'm gonna take this brush. I think this is the brush I used for the eyeshadow earlier, maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna use that to kind of brush off like what I've just done to kind of, I don't know, like blend it in. I think that's good. I just noticed that I do have some powder, some loose setting powder on the bridge of my nose, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I think that that is good. I'm gonna wear my eyelashes off camera. Coffee break. Eyelashes on. That took longer than expected. I'm just gonna use some mascara. I just use a random mascara from Walmart. So I brushed out my lower lash and then I kind of match my top lash to my fake eyelashes. Brush it on. Okay, I'm okay with that. And now I'm gonna do the blush. The blush that I use is this one from Buxom. I don't know how you say the name. It's in the color Wanderlust. Honestly, I mean, the blush isn't bad if I'm being honest. However, I'm not sure that it was made for someone of my skin complexion, if you know what I mean. So it kind of requires a lot more to do what I need it to do. I used to use the Becca blush. It looks something like this, and this was amazing. But because I'm always trying to find options of products that I love, you know, I was trying to see if I could kind of match what I did with this. There's nothing that's done for me what Becca has done. I used to use this Becca blush in the color Dahlia. So this one is the Becca Luminous Blush in the color Dahlia. And this, I mean, obviously it was amazing. Like, it's almost done. It's done, really. So now that my blush is done, I am gonna go ahead and use some highlighter because I want to highlight to the gods, because I want people to get blind from looking at me. That's my intention. Okay. I'm gonna use this fan brush, one of the, like, from the set that I got from Amazon as well. Just do this. I'm gonna lightly do it. I mean, I know I said I want to blind people, but like, not too much. Okay. Oh, I'm using the highlight from the same contour palette I used earlier. And it serves me well. I like it. So, and then I'm gonna use a little bit on my nose. The bridge of my nose. A little bit over here. I don't know what this part is called. My forehead. I don't know. Whatever. Right here. And then my chin, I like to use a little bit here. And now that that's done, I'm gonna set this goodness into my skin. Taking it in, take it in, take it in. And to set, I used the Hangover, the Too Faced Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1. It's a primer and setting spray. It claims to have coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. I don't know if I swear by this, but I use it anyway. So that pretty much completes my look. My hair is in need of like some TLC, but to kind of show you guys, so that is it. Now I'm gonna use some lipstick. Remember earlier I put some lip balm on my lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off so that I can do my lips. Because that look was so heavy, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a nude lips. I'm not gonna do too much. So I'm gonna use this lip liner from Sephora. This one is it's a Sephora brand. It's the Sephora gel lip liner. It's in the color Molasses, 17 Molasses. So this is like pretty like brownish color. So I'm gonna use this to kind of line my lips. And then for my lipstick, I am going to be using this lipstick. It's a nude lipstick, kind of like this, kind of tannish, looks like this. This one it's a Becca lipstick in the color Souffle. And I'm just gonna use this. Ooh, just keep making a mess. It's very hydrating, so it's not one of those matte ones. I'm gonna add a little more. And I think that's perfect. Guys, so that's the look. Let me know down in the comment section if you love this look, and let me also know what you like about it. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know any products that I use, feel free to ask me your questions down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you get notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.